Let me show you several different ways how to significantly increase the battery life on your Garmin VivoActive 6. So there are a few things we can do on this watch if your battery basically isn't the best. So the biggest battery drain probably will be your display and also some of the sensors that you actually use on your watch. In default specs, this watch claims to have around 11 to 12 days of battery life, but that actually is without the always on display. So if you actually enable the always on display, we can click basically this upper button over here and then go over here, click display and brightness. We can basically enable or disable it over here. So with this always on display, you might only get maybe like 5 or 6 days. So yeah, it depends also on your brightness and what other things you do on your watch. So this probably is the best thing to disable if you want to significantly increase your battery life. Then also we can enable or disable the gesture. Personally, I have disabled. So basically when you actually wear your watch and flick your wrist, essentially it will turn on. But I find this feature kind of annoying. At least I do not like it, so I even disable it. And I get actually better battery life when I have it off. And also what we can also change the screen timeout. By default it's like 8 seconds maybe. So again, you can simply play around with these settings. I have 15 seconds. So as I'm making these videos essentially. And then another huge thing which actually drains quite a lot of battery is this SpO2 meter, so this blood oxygen meter. So it doesn't really serve much purpose, so we can actually easily disable it, and it won't really affect your experience in any way. So if we go in health and wellness settings over here, click this pulse oximeter, then make sure to put it on the band essentially. So you can still measure your oxygen if you need it, but again, so it won't actually work during nighttime. I think by default it actually was on during sleep, so it will measure during sleep. But again, basically, if you enable it, basically it will actually drain huge amount of battery, so it actually consumes way more battery life than the heart rate sensor itself. By the way, also if you do not care about some of those recovery features tracking, then also you can kind of even disable this heart rate sensors, and again it will even basically bring the battery life to the next level essentially. But again, you will lose probably most of the features. I probably switch it on, as I do not think it consumes that much battery life. Also next over here we have this Move IQ, so probably also doesn't consume much battery life, but again, if you want to max it out, also you can disable it. And then also in your settings, you actually have different power modes that you can set up. For example, if you go in the power manager over here, okay, so this battery saver essentially, so you can kind of edit basically. So this battery saver here, so you can see, you can basically change for these things, basically which you want and which stuff you do not want. So again, you can play around with these settings and kind of disable which stuff you do not need much to increase the battery life. And then another way how you can increase battery life for maybe when you actually track exercises. So GPS actually consumes quite a lot of battery, but we can actually play around with these settings. So again, when you actually launch your exercise, we can simply scroll down before we start and click settings for it. Then basically find your GPS. Okay, so satellites. And you can select this GPS only, I guess. So by default it's all systems, I think. So basically if you select this GPS only, it will probably drain the least battery. So if you want the best GPS accuracy, then select all systems. And also maybe if you are in urban areas, and also maybe enable this all systems. Otherwise maybe the GPS tracking won't be as accurate. But again, in open field, if you are simply using it regularly in normal conditions, you can enable this GPS only, and it will give you huge boost in battery life. And yeah, overall I find the battery life actually is fairly decent on this watch. So again, if you were to max out everything, you would disable the heart rate sensor and wouldn't use it much, maybe just for telling time and counting steps, then I think this watch can easily last like 20 days, so easily I think. So if you also do not use it for sleep tracking, so maybe even more. I have seen that this actually possible on these Garmin watches. Anyway, good luck.